Welcome to GITEX Insights 2025. I am joined by Ian Robinson from Titania. Hi Ian, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing?
All well, thank you so much. So Ian, what are you most excited about exhibiting or highlighting this year at GITEX?
It's a great question. So really excited to kind of talk a little bit about our scaled out solution. So we focus a lot on network cybersecurity. We've done a lot around foundational security. And what we're doing now is we're scaling that out to meet the kind of enterprise requirements, giving organizations visibility of exposure to threat, indicators of compromise on the network, helping them become more resilient, more recoverable, and effectively more ready for the threat that's there at the moment in terms of advanced persistent threats targeting critical national infrastructure, utilities. Lots of organisations are being targeted in a way that they've never been targeted before. So we're really proud to be able to talk to folks about our solution and how it helps them combat a lot of those concerns.
Okay, and how do you think exhibiting at GITEX is helping in the growth strategy of Titania?
It's helping tremendously. So we've had a lot of product-led growth historically in region, purely on a basis of doing point-in-time assessments of networking infrastructure, so firewalls, switches, routers, wireless access points. But because we're able to scale that now, we're effectively talking to different teams. And in order to reach those teams, we're working with trusted partners like Amiviz. We're working with resellers to help get in front of the decision makers that are responsible for the whole enterprise network. So this sort of event and exhibiting here is helping us reach that type of audience.
Okay, and what do you think is one industry trend which is like the tech leaders should actually pay close attention to?
I think personally, preemptive cybersecurity. So that includes exposure assessment, but I think it's really the time for being reactive to threat is over. Organizations are being targeted at a speed and a scale like never before, but reacting to the threat, which is something you can't control, right? There are millions of threats out there. You can't really control new ones being created. If you're constantly looking for tools to new tools to come on and protect you from those types of things, then you're chasing your tail. Whereas it's interesting that a lot of these threats are using techniques that have been there for decades. So foundational security helps defend networks against that type of attack. So I think doing this more preemptively, looking at your attack surfaces, minimizing them, looking for exposures, shutting them down before the APTs have a chance to exploit them themselves.
And what is one key takeaway which you want the GITEX attendees to walk away with?
Good question. I think really, my insight really is that isn't it interesting when you look at AI? So AI, organizations are looking to AI to help solve problems. AI has been put out there into the wild, and it's up to the world to come up with different use cases. Attackers are using AI to great effect. They are attacking networks at a scale and at a speed like never before. But it's interesting that if you look at organizations that study those sort of techniques that are being used, there are no new techniques being used in the wild. These AI automation attacks are using the same techniques, exploiting the same misconfigurations on networking infrastructure that leave them exposed to particular vulnerabilities that have been there for a long time. And so again, defending those, it's not necessarily AI that's going to defend that, it's foundational security.